Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Barcelona's preparations for their upcoming Champions League clash with Stade Brest have been marred by uncertainty over the fitness of key player Alejandro Balde. The young left-back's availability for the crucial match will be determined after further assessment during Monday's training session at Ciutat Esportiva. Balde, who was absent from Sunday's session, has been dealing with discomfort in his hamstring, which has raised questions about whether he will be fit enough to feature in Tuesday's Champions League fixture. Balde's absence was notably felt in the recent La Liga match against Celta Vigo, where Barcelona fought to a frustrating 2-2 draw. Despite being included in the traveling squad, Balde was ultimately ruled out of the match due to the ongoing hamstring issue. His exclusion from the starting 11 against Celta marked a significant moment in the match, as manager Hansi Flick opted for Gerard Martin at left back. However, Martin struggled with a yellow card early in the game, which led to his substitution at halftime, with Hector Fort coming on to take his place. The situation highlighted the ongoing concerns over Barcelona's left back position and the depth of their squad. Prior to the Celta match, Balde had missed a closed-door training session on Thursday, a further indication that something was not quite right physically for the defender. However, he did return to training on Friday, and it was hoped that he would be available for the Celta fixture. Unfortunately for Barcelona, the injury persisted, and Flick's decision to leave him out of the starting lineup showed just how cautious the club is being with Balde's recovery. Balde's fitness has become an increasingly important topic for Barcelona as they navigate a season of both domestic and European ambitions. The left-back had a strong 2023-24 season, earning praise for his dynamic runs down the flank and his defensive reliability. This season, his performances have been equally promising, and his absence has raised concerns over Barcelona's squad depth, especially in the defensive areas. Looking back at the recent La Liga defeat to Osasuna, where Barcelona suffered their first loss of the 2024-25 season, Balde's absence was particularly felt. The match ended 4-2 in favor of Osasuna, and Balde was once again relegated to the bench. With Barcelona trailing 2-1 in the second half, the decision was made to bring Balde on in the 70th minute in an attempt to shift the momentum. Unfortunately, the tactical change was not enough to overturn the deficit, and the team suffered a disappointing loss. Balde's inability to start that match, due to fitness concerns, further amplified the importance of getting him back to full health. The current situation at left back has been a tricky one for Barcelona. While the club is accustomed to relying on versatile defenders like Marcos Alonso and Joao Cancelo for cover, those players are no longer available in the squad. Last season, Balde had the benefit of a deep bench with Alonso stepping in when necessary, and Cancelo providing a more attacking option on the other side of the defense. Now, with those players gone, the left-back position has become a real issue for the team. As Barcelona look ahead to their Champions League fixture against Stade Brest, the absence of a solid backup for Balde makes his recovery all the more important. Barcelona cannot afford to be without their starting left-back for crucial European matches, and the pressure is mounting for Balde to prove his fitness ahead of the upcoming clash. Barcelona's squad is already dealing with a number of injury concerns this season, and the club needs all of their top players fit and firing as they try to maintain their challenge on both fronts. The Champions League is a competition that Barcelona cannot afford to take lightly, especially after a few years of underwhelming performances on the European stage. While the team has shown improvement this season, including their strong start in the domestic league, they will need all their top players to be at their best if they are to make a serious push for the title. Balde's potential return to the starting 11 against Stade Brest could be pivotal in ensuring that Barcelona takes full control of their European campaign. Barcelona's left-back dilemma is not just a problem for the current season, it highlights a broader issue of squad depth. The club's reliance on a relatively small group of first-team players has been exposed, particularly when injuries or suspensions occur. With a congested fixture list across multiple competitions, manager Hansi Flick will have to manage his squad carefully, balancing the need to rest key players while also ensuring they perform at the highest level. Balde's role in this strategy cannot be understated, and his fitness will likely dictate a lot of the team's success over the coming weeks. In addition to Balde's fitness, Barcelona will also be keenly aware of the importance of the match against Stade Brest in terms of securing a strong position in the Champions League group stages. Barcelona has been drawn into a competitive group, and they will be looking to take full advantage of their home games. However, without key players like Balde, they could find themselves struggling to break down opposition teams who are eager to take advantage of any perceived weaknesses. Stade Brest, though not among the traditional European heavyweights, will come to the Camp Nou with the intention of causing an upset, and Barcelona will need all their top players fit and firing to avoid any potential surprises. The situation at left back has also raised questions about Barcelona's transfer strategy moving forward. While the club has made several high-profile signings in recent seasons, their inability to replace players like Marcos Alonso and João Cancelo has left them vulnerable in key areas. As they look ahead to the next transfer window, Barcelona may need to address this gap in their squad, ensuring that they have reliable backup options for Balde. The financial realities of the club, however, will likely make it difficult to bring in high-quality reinforcements, and the club may have to rely on their current squad to weather the storm. As the season progresses, the fitness of Alejandro Balde will remain a key concern for Barcelona. His role as a dynamic and reliable left-back is crucial to the team's success, and his ability to recover from injury and return to his best will play a large part in determining the outcome of Barcelona's season. Whether or not he is able to feature in the upcoming Champions League match against Stade Brest, his importance to the team cannot be overstated. Barcelona's hopes of success in both domestic and European competitions will rely on the health and form of key players like Balde, making his recovery all the more vital. The next few days will be critical for both Balde and Barcelona, as they aim to bounce back from recent setbacks and continue their push for glory in the 2024-25 season. As always in football, the fortunes of one player can often shape the destiny of an entire team, and Balde's fitness will be under the microscope in the coming days. With the Champions League fast approaching and Barcelona's domestic form still in need of improvement, the club will be hoping that the left back can recover in time to make a meaningful contribution to their quest for silverware. That's the end of this video. If you liked the video, please make sure to subscribe the channel for more upcoming videos.